Ladies and gentlemen, here we are again looking at a Raw before pay-per-view. I don't like Fastlane. I just don't like the title. I'd rather see Elimination Chamber because I think, it's just me, Elimination Chamber means that they're eliminating the weak from the strong before the road to WrestleMania can really get on the way in March, going into April, which actually is not there because they decided to remove WrestleMania 31 from April and put it on March, which I think is stupid because that gives you no time to build into WrestleMania 31. Maybe it could have been scheduling problems. Maybe Vince said, you know what, I want to take out 1 month. I want to rush out WrestleMania. Kind of stupid if you ask me. I'd rather had that 1 month lag of no pay-per-view in between February to April that you can really do a good build on a WrestleMania. Now you don't even get that. That's just me. But this show, I'll say, was average. But it did have some good progression. Let's get these progressions over with first. We have the Dust Brothers versus the Ascension. This isn't about the Ascension. Because if it was, they wouldn't have cut the commercial and then we get the very tail end of the Ascension's entrance. You want to get the Ascension over, you should show the entrance. They're not perfectly over. The way they're being shown is kind of sucky. It is. But you guys tell me below how you feel about the Ascension. But this is about Gold and Stardust. Now, I didn't see SmackDown, so I missed that part about Goldust having a hissy fit. Now Stardust has a hissy fit when they lose. So the question's going to be, how far are they going to go with this? This should have been done more than 2 years ago. This is just my perspective. When Cody had his chance to really be a strong heel, instead of letting him destroy his brother, that didn't happen. Now it looks like they may be finally going there. But is it too little too late? I don't know. But let's hope for it. Next, I was going to leave this for later, but I'm going to do it now. The Damien Sandow, or possibly finally, Damien Sandow's moment to shine. Damien is no longer a stunt double. Even though he's still doing the talking. He is now going to be an assistant to The Miz. This is what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for Damien Sandow to finally break his chains from The Miz and beast himself like an Alex Riley did. I'm hoping it will come out to that. I believe it can be in the next couple of weeks going into the months for the WrestleMania. We could actually have a match with Damien Sandow versus The Miz at WrestleMania. But do I believe that's really going to happen other than what I want? No. We'll probably get it at Fastlane. Or before then. But you never know. Now, the Paige versus Alicia Fox. I'll say this. The match at least was decently well done. Alicia is not one of my most greatest loved wrestlers. She's not one of the best. I mean, Lita was damn good. You got Trish, of course. You got Mickie Jane, who was there at one point. Paige is very good. Naomi is great. Oh, and I will be talking about her in a minute. And Natalia's good. But Alicia is not one of the best wrestlers, but she does show the best emotion in the ring. When she played the crazy for a little while, she was great. More better crazy than AJ, better crazy than Paige. She just gives off that look of a crazy woman who will make a man very happy in bed. I'm not trying to be sexist or anything. This is what most men like. They want a beautiful woman who is a little crazy. That could be crazy in the bed as well as crazy in real life. That gives you some spice. Unless she's absolutely nuts and then you don't want to deal with it. Me, I'd rather just have an ordinary person that's just nice. I've already dealt with 2 crazy women already. Actually, I dealt with 3. And I didn't expect them to be not really great. I don't know how to pick them, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a bad point on picking them, but I am a nice guy. But I'll say that Alicia at least made it more interesting than the Bellas did. I'm just saying the Bellas went from doing something really good 5 months ago, and it was done decently well and could have got a payoff by the end of the year, and they're to this. I'm not a Bella fan. Whoever the Bella fan is that looks at my videos, I'm sure you're happy seeing them, but what are they doing? I mean, really. I mean, they're supposed to be the stars of Total Divas, but aren't they supposed to be getting a Total Diva rub here? They're supposed to be getting sponsored better? I just don't see it. They're doing absolutely nothing. If they did video segments in the back like the guys with the women, and I know the WWE doesn't really give them that much time. They should have more time. But, really? It's just me. The two matches that were really throwaway matches, because of what happened with John Cena, is, what is it, Ryback versus Luke Harper, and Rusev versus Eric Rowan. This was to let the Authority get something back. I mean, it didn't work that way. That's the way they pretty much set it up. Ryback got a good rub dealing with a Luke Harper. That's what they were hoping for, and it wasn't too bad. The people did cheer for him very strongly. Rusev got a huge boo, which exactly what they wanted. I know this sounds like I'm saying it weirdly, but actually they did exactly what they wanted. Ryback got the cheer, Rusev got the boo. Ryback has no one to go up against right now, which kind of makes it silly because they really need to give Ryback a good rub, and there's no one to rub him with, even though he got great cheers. Rusev got a good boo, and this is where you get a little scared because they're setting him up for Cena. We already know this. But how far are they going to keep him with Cena? Cena has destroyed everybody he's been with. Ryback, Bray Wyatt, to an extent Daniel Bryan, to an extent Bad News Barrett, to an extent Batista, to an extent anyone else you want to think of. And I know you're going to say Batista got well done. Yeah, before he left the last time in 2010, I don't think so. The matches I cared the most about. Jimmy Uso versus Cesaro. It's important to see how they're going in the tag teams. But I saw something that almost made me go, oh shit, oh shit. I'm going like, is that Naomi's Divas Championship? Because I've not been watching SmackDown. I thought maybe, and this is before I saw Nikki Bella. Sorry, I was saying Natalia. I didn't know. And I'm going, wait a minute. Oh, that's not a championship. That's just one of the tag champs. But you know what? She looked damn good holding the fucking title, man. Naomi looks great looking when she's holding a title. She needs to get the Divas Championship, ladies and gentlemen. She's perfect for it. Now, this is setting up for the tag match by Fastlane. It's not bad. But let's see how far they're going to go with Natalya having a problem because she tried to set stuff up with Naomi. I don't know what that craziness is. Now, the other match, Sin Cara versus The Miz. I was very happy about this. You know why? Sandow is finally breaking away from his shackles. That makes me very happy. That they're finally going there with Damien Sandow. That they're going to break him up from The Miz and do nearly the same type of job they did with A-Rod. But let's hope beyond anything they don't drop him like A-Rod once he turns face and becomes beastly. Because that's what they did with A-Rod. Alex Riley should already be in the mid-card doing something good. Had already gotten the IC Championship years ago. But we didn't get that. That's just me, ladies and gentlemen. But it was good to see that Damien Sandow got such a great reaction. And then the backstage segment was priceless. You're no longer my stunt double. No, no, no. That was funny shit. I was okay with it because it got Damien Sandow over. The match of the night. And I know you're going to say, what? This is the match of the night? Come on. For me, it was. Dolph Ziggler versus Bray Wyatt. That, to me, was the match of the night. The crowd was more into it at certain points than Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins, at least from what I felt. It was well done. Because there was no interference, it felt more legitimate. In the end, I knew Bray was not going to job. It was going to be Dolph. Where that's the only problem with it. Like I've always said, Dolph can easily be a main event jobber. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but Dolph can be. He can be a transitional champion. He could be a main event jobber and then go down into mid-card and do good work and sometimes come up to the main card, the main event, sorry, not the main card, the main event and do some good work as well. It's just that the WWE just doesn't see it. Now, shall I say it? Might as well. It's time for Seth Rollins and it's time for Daniel Bryan. Now, the crowd went crazy in the beginning of the show knowing that Roman Reigns is going to have a match at Fastlane and either Daniel Bryan or Seth Rollins is going to go up against him. Well, as I said before, the Authority likes to trick the shit out of people. And it's not about the wrestlers, it's about all of you. They like to trick your ass. They like to make you think one thing and then swerve to another and piss you off while doing it. In this case, they made the crowd very happy. Because Daniel Bryan has to face Seth Rollins and whoever wins that will go up against... Ooh... I'm sure a lot of people who love Roman Reigns isn't happy about this either. Because they didn't want to have to see Daniel Bryan face Roman Reigns. They just wanted to see Roman Reigns face the beast incarnate Brock Lesnar. Now you're getting this. I knew something was going to happen when I made my Royal Rumble review. That it wasn't going to be over with Daniel Bryan. I said it in my own comment. Hey, don't get angry. You don't know what's going to happen before WrestleMania. Sorry for the slur. I'm still in allergy medication. But like I said, you don't know what's going to happen with Daniel Bryan. I said this. Daniel Bryan was not built well enough. Daniel Bryan had not been there enough. It would be stupid to rush him. If they are going to put him in WrestleMania with Brock Lesnar, which, to be honest, I'd rather see Roman Reigns take that spot. And let a Daniel Bryan get something at SummerSlam. That is how I feel about it. Let him have his moment at SummerSlam instead of the main event at WrestleMania. Because then we try to build more than just one person. Because this is what it really comes down to. The match between Seth and Daniel Bryan was good. It was second best match of the night. The crowd was into it. The crowd loved it. A lot of interference really didn't feel right. Even though it was interesting to see Roman Reigns spear the fuck out of a Big Show. He jumped pretty high in the air. It was actually quite nice. And he helped Daniel Bryan win. But the point of the matter is, which I think is kind of stupid. He shouldn't have to help him. I'm talking about Roman Reigns. But the point of this entire situation is this, ladies and gentlemen. We need more people in the main event. One of the reasons why so many people are angry, and what you're going to be, if you've seen the podcast between Steve Austin and Triple H, I have not seen it, but I am going to watch it and do a debate of the week on it. But I'm sure Triple H is going to say, you can't make everyone happy. And people don't like John Cena. I'm sure he's going to say that. But you know what? The main reason people don't like John Cena is because he's the only one in the main event. There is no one there. Everyone is basically uppercarters. Even Daniel Bryan. Even when it came to Batista, he's an uppercarter. Triple H, who's also one of the greatest guys there as you can think of. The King of Kings. Right now, he comes in and out. He's just extra once in a while. He comes to help. Because the only person there is John Cena. Let Roman Reigns have his moment at WrestleMania. Because we need more people to be in the main event. I know WWE is not going to be thinking about that. And I'm sure when they hear the podcast, they're going to be saying, well, we got to do things like this. We don't know how to always make everyone happy. Yes, you do. You used to do it over 30 years ago. You had a good formula. And right now, the formula is completely screwed up. You don't bring up good stars. You drop them once they start getting good heat because you want them to come back again. And then when it really comes down to it, you need to let people elevate beyond John Cena. I'm hoping by Fastlane, John Cena is going for the U.S. Championship. I'm going to say it right now. I'm hoping that he's going to try and go for that championship because we need him to be in the lower card for a little while because we need people to be in the main event. We need them. If we don't have them, what do we got? We got John Cena as a face. The only main event we have Brock Lesnar in the main event, who basically is a part-timer who's not even there. We need more. This is just my feeling about it. What's yours? So I hope you enjoyed the Zane View. Please give me a comment below. Tell me below what you would like me to talk about in my debate of the week. I am still going to do the Steve Austin podcast with Triple H. But what do you want me to do next? I'm actually considering things, but I would like your input. Have a good day and have a good night. Peace!